on the back of David Person Field, and we've missed you a couple weeks, Mike. We're out of town, out of the country, actually, but two great wins for Lycoming. You're down to the last two games. You have Kings. Over at Kings, they're 0-5, and you're not looking towards Lebanon Valley. I guess that could be a problem, couldn't it?
It could be. I think we might have gotten into that a couple of weeks ago. And Wilkes does have a solid team. They're actually in second place in the league right now. So Wilkes had played a very challenging non-league schedule coming in, and Kings has also played a difficult schedule, and they've lost to Ithaca and some good teams in our league. So we're really we're focused on Kings this week and trying to go over and play well when we have to travel on game day. And so far we haven't done a great job of that so far this year. So we're focused on Kings getting a big win this weekend and hopefully staying in first place in the league.
Tell us a little bit about last week. Great running by Josh Kleinfelder and Colin Dwyer did a good job, and you scored in the third quarter. I guess everyone's been worried about the second half, huh?
Yeah, John. We've moved the ball. We just haven't scored touchdowns. I mean, you go back to the Albright game, and gosh, we had two opportunities to score touchdowns in that game, and we didn't. We fumbled a ball at Wilkes. On the 2-yard line where we probably should have scored a touchdown, and that was bad coaching on my part. It was nice just to see. Last week we did everything the way we had practiced it. Nobody panicked. We went out there. We converted third downs. We moved the chains, and we executed as well as we had all year, and it resulted in some touchdowns instead of field goal attempts in the second half.
Well, FDU's a good team. I think they're the ones that beat Del Val the first time, right?
Yeah, they had beaten Del Val the previous week, and they had a very dangerous quarterback. The Winters kid is maybe the best or most dangerous quarterback in the league. Him or the Isgro kid, I think, at Del Val are both very dangerous, although Tanner Kelly at Albright's pretty good too. But, the Winters kid had a hand in, they ran 80 plays, and he carried the ball on 22 and threw it on 50. So he's a pretty dangerous kid, and he did a really nice job and had a very physical defense. I was really surprised at how well we moved the football. Not that I didn't think we could, but I didn't think we would play that well offensively because they did have a very physical, aggressive defense. Well,
the last thing I read was Kings has a 7-game losing streak. They're 0-5 this year in the MAC. How do you keep the team focused? Because watching college football, anyone can beat anyone, especially in the MAC.
Yeah, no doubt about it, John. Our league is very balanced, and Kings hasn't won a league game, but I guarantee that they're going to try this weekend. It's senior day at their place, last opportunity for a group of their kids to play in front of the home crowd, and I'm sure there's nothing they'd rather do than beat us this weekend as a way to end their career. So our goal is simple. If we win out, we will go to the Division III playoffs, and if we don't win out, we probably won't. So our players understand that. Our coaching staff understands that. We've had 2 really good weeks of practice the previous 2 weeks, and so far things have gone well this week until this point. So we're going to try to stay focused and have a great practice today, getting ready for Kings again. Work hard the next 2 days, getting ready for Saturday, and hopefully go out there and execute and play another good football game on Saturday afternoon over at Kings.
You've done a little watching film, I believe, against Kings. What are their strengths offensively and defensively?
Well, they're a big physical group. I mean, they have great size and they're tough. Offensively, they have a pretty athletic quarterback and a physical power running game. Defensively, they have great size in their front seven, but they're also pretty athletic in the secondary. So the biggest thing that jumps out though would be their size and their strength.
You mentioned looking towards a goal as the playoffs. When you started the season, what were your goals? Were they typical? Try to win the MAC, try to get to the playoffs? Is that type of thing?
Sure, John. Our goal here will always be to win the MAC championship every year. I've been fortunate as a player and coach to be associated with that 6 times. We have an outstanding coaching staff who have contributed to a lot of MAC championships along the way, and that will always be our number one goal here. Maybe some other people thought we couldn't do it, but we made that our goal, and to us, anything short of that every year will be a disappointment.
Well, you have a good season going. With a couple breaks, I guess you could be almost undefeated, but I'm sure you'll take what you got so far.
Yeah, look, if we had to pick a game to lose, in hindsight with Del Val losing, I mean, that was losing the Wilkes game was probably about the right time, and we can't worry about what's happened in the past anyway. Again, we'll win the MAC if we win out, and that's our focus, is to take care of business this weekend and then worry about the rest of the season after Saturday.
Well, we'll see you over there Saturday. I guess it could be rainy. It's up in the air right now.
Yeah, that's what I've been checking the forecast all week. So hopefully, I know we had it a couple weeks ago against Del Val, so at least we've done it this year. But I think both sides would rather not play in the rain if given our choice.
Well, good luck and see you over there Saturday, Mike.
Thanks, John. Looking forward to it. Take care.
Mike Clark, head coach of Lycoming football.